Hello out there everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing Allison Anders' Gas Food Lodging, starring Ione Skye and Fairuza Balk and Brooke Adams. And what a wonderful little film this is. Allison Anders, of course, I believe is a USC film graduate and someone who basically was one of among few female directors who went out there post film school and made several films. This is, of course, I think the one that most people like to talk about, being that it's, I think, a really wonderful independent film about two sisters and a single mother who live just off of an interstate there in New Mexico somewhere and are really kind of scraping by. And it's just a classic sort of coming-of-age story, but with a lot more gritty realism than a John Hughes film, let's say. You know, I think Allison Anders has a really distinct and unique voice as a female filmmaker, and I think she brought a level of sort of verisimilitude to the proceedings that you cannot deny. And need we say more about the lovely Fairuza Balk and even Ione Skye? Both are fantastic actors and do their parts exceptionally well. Brooke Adams, of course, plays the mother. She was in, among other things, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Dead Zone, and even The Stuff, which is another classic favorite of mine. And I would just say that if you're in the mood for something early 90s, in some ways I almost look at this as sort of a weird cousin to Say Anything. It's sort of like, what would happen if you had these lovely people that you followed for a couple of hours and they didn't have such a promising set of circumstances in front of them, like the character that Ione Skye played in Say Anything. I mean, this is definitely a more realistic depiction of what many in America go through growing up with few prospects and you know, even fewer reasons to really be optimistic. And you know, despite all of this, I think it does have a sense of hope about it. It's not a completely nihilistic film. I would just say also that this disc, of course, by Arrow Video, they did a great job with the transfer, and it has some nice supplemental material, including a brand new interview with Allison Anders, as well as a nice little booklet, which comes with the disc, with I think an essay in here by basically I believe a film critic and a super fan of the movie. So with that, I would just say, if you're looking for something different, especially after a month long of nothing but spooky Halloween oriented films, this would be a nice change of pace. Gas Food Lodging, directed by Allison Anders and released by Arrow Video. Thanks everyone, take care, and until the next time.